This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marlborough. I'm in Austria here at the Klitschko training camp. With me, we're very bright today, Johnathon Banks, orange and red.
Man, it's actually supposed to be all red, but they messed up on my color scheme, man. They got me down. I don't like the way they got me looking right now.
Have you got a specific colour scheme that you have during camp?
Man, no, I like obviously bright colors because that's how you manual taught.
Yeah.
You know, you taught bright colors, and that's what it's all about for me.
We're less than 3 weeks away from the 28th of November.
The mega showdown for the heavyweight division.
Absolutely. We caught a little bit of Vladimir's sparring here today. There was no shortage of sparring partners today.
Oh no shortage at all. You know, it's good. You know, because for this giant clash of giants for the heavyweight division, I think it's going to be a great show. And Vladimir Klitschko, what you've seen today pretty much was just a lot of time and rhythm and movement, just staying sharp. And sharpness is the key to victory, in my opinion. You know, yes, can you cut something with a dull knife? Yeah, but it's gonna take us 3 times as long. It's gonna be really, really hard. But the sharper the knife is, the better it cuts and the less work you got to do.
We understand, obviously, Vladimir sustained a leg injury which put him out of the 24th date. It was moved to the 28th of November. Tyson Fury in some interviews is suggesting this was tactics rather than genuine injury. What do you say to that?
I mean, I think Vladimir Klitschko's reputation speaks for itself. His reputation should speak for itself. Never faking an injury. Win or lose a fight, he'd never have made it an excuse. So for a guy with this record, have never made an excuse, from the amateurs, from gold medalists and amateurs to professional and world champion, the most dominant world champion we had in the last 25 years, never made an excuse. I don't think a defense is even warranted for that comment, you know. But once again, as you know Tyson Fury very well, spent time with him personally, so have I. You know, Tyson Fury, he's a good guy, though. And that's the funny part about it. He's such a nice guy. You read these comments or hear him say what he got to say. All you could do is laugh at it and say, hey, that's just Tyson Fury. But do I believe he will win the fight? Yes. I believe he really believes that. But that's what makes boxing what it is today. One guy believes he could beat the other guy. You know, now Tyson finally has got to the top of the mountain. And he said, you know what? The king is right over there. I'm about to go get him. Because he looks so vulnerable because I'm so close to him. I've never been this close to him before. So now I'm so close to him, now he looks vulnerable. Now I can get him. But just because he looks vulnerable, don't mean he is. He look like he's sleeping, but his eyes is wide open. He's fully alert. And I have no doubt in my mind that Vladimir Klitschko will leave the arena as another beautiful title defense and still as reigning king of the division.
Last time I spoke to you, Jonathan, was just after the London press conference, and obviously it was around, less than 48 hours after Vladimir's injury was put out there. When you left the press conference, what did Team Klitschko make of the whole situation as you come away from it from London?
We just laughed and talked about it, man. We went from there to do more interviews and then got on the plane. We just laughed and talked about it. There was nothing to take serious. We just laughed and talked about it, really. That's really all it is.
So, like I said, less than 3 weeks out now. You're starting to taper things out down rather in the next couple of weeks ahead of fight week now. So it's pretty standard. He's been here a million times before,
of course.
This is standard procedure.
Yeah, standard procedure. I've seen it done thousands of times from being 16 in Leonard Lewis training camp. Being around him for so many years with so many other fighters, so it's routine right about now. But yet, we don't fall into a routine as to say, he's gonna win. We used to win it. No, it's nothing like that. Every opponent is taken to the max of seriousness, and that's what we're doing. So, I think he go come down at the right moment. He's in good shape now, and he'll be in better shape on the 28th, and I think it's going to be a really, really good fight.
So we're going to move on to Dylan White now. I thought we might have seen you at the press conference in London recently, but
I couldn't leave here.
You were here, so
yeah, I couldn't leave.
Yeah, obviously it was rather a low-key affair, more than what was expected, I suppose. But that fight, obviously, straight after the 12th of December, O2 Arena, Joshua and Dylan White, and he's out here now.
Yeah.
So, what's your thoughts ahead of that on the 12th?
I think Dylan White is a surprise breed to a lot of people, because you got two type of people. You got someone who say they just came in the gym, started learning, all of a sudden he's in the Olympics. Next thing you know, he's winning the gold medal. You got another guy who's sitting at home not doing too much, but yet that don't mean he doesn't have talent. So now as Dylan start back fighting, as the suspension been lifted, now they come to find out, now these two guys will collide, because the guy that they consider nobody beat to somebody in amateurs, and Dylan's the type of guy, he's not scared of nobody. I believe Joshua's the same way. Joshua's not scared of nobody, but they both generally don't like each other, and it's going to be a test of patience. Who is the most patient? Who is the most relaxed? Who's going to let their emotions ruin this fight? And who's going to leave their emotions alone to make the fight happen as far as being successful in the ring? Those are a lot of different questions that you got to, them fighters got to ask themselves. But on Dylan's side, I'm learning, I'm working with him to, no matter what happens, control these emotions. Mentally and physically, you got to control them. If you want to beat Anthony Joshua, can he do it? Yes. I think anybody can be beaten given the right strategy, but can he beat Anthony Joshua? Yes. Will he beat him? Depending on how well he's willing to control his emotions and stay disciplined. That's what it's at. And also for Joshua can't come at him like he come at any other opponent. He can't sit on the ropes and wait for Dylan White to come to him, or thinking Dylan White will go to the ropes to sit and just start throwing 100 punches. So they both got to have something different to win this fight, because they both right now about to be each other's toughest opponent.
With both fights being within a 2-week period, you managed to obviously allocate your time between Vladimir and Dylan adequately.
Yeah, they get their own time. Yeah. Well, I just stopped I was training Cecilia until she got her injury. So I had 3 fighters in one camp. I don't know, because she was supposed to fight on the Klitschko show as well. I didn't know how it was going to work, but I knew if everybody show up on time on their schedule, then it's going to be no problem. So far, everybody kept their schedule. Cecilia's right over here, but now she's not fighting on Vladimir's show, so it give me a little bit of relief, and I spend a little more time with Dylan. There she go. How's Cecilia?
All right, Jonathan, first time in Austria. This is a lovely scenic place.
It's beautiful, man. This is a beautiful place.
What's there to do overnight? Because
I don't know, man. I'm so tired. I'll go to my room and collapse as a dinner.
That's probably what I'll do.
I haven't done nothing. It is like so. It's a lot. I hear about the guys. They go out. They go places, but I don't know about it, because I'm dead every time I come here, man. I'm always doing double duty, and then now I'm doing triple duty. So I just go to the room and pass out. I try to call home, call my mother or something, but I'll just pass out, man. That's about it.
All right, listen, Jonathan, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. I'm sure we'll catch up with you next time, fight week now.
Perfect. Look forward to it.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, my pleasure.